Hell yeah. Doing that rocking with my big homie Metro Big. Pull up. Try to let you slide, crazy down on your helmet, legend. Or backslash like your ailments. I'm the wrong one to throw a jab at. You can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. Somebody should have told you I could rap. About to go banana. This shit should give you flashbacks. Already know you can't handle that. Oh, you know some big time is really where City at. Running like you a big shot, you nobody. My team ball like the fucking Lakers, you go try.
Yeah, you thought Shay was on some evil shit.
And you got to date with the devil. We can make romance.
I love when you DJing at parties, but you should be used to the booze, you alcoholic. Man, I thought you was a real OG. Man, this motherfucker thinking that he's still OG. Nigga, this shit ain't even fair. I shot your wife. My squad took you in, but I was steady hating.
Any artist out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, don't have to worry about the daily producer trying to be all in the videos, all on the record. Then,
Tag at light work. Calm before the storm, you feel? Hate it had to be you, but you know.
It is what it is, nigga. It is what it is.
Shit, shit.
The homie Shay said, get him, I was already on him. Time to give him that fame that he forever wanted. Yeah, we ready for it. You ain't gotta ask me. Nobody knew him as slave. We barely know him as swag, you nigga. Now you trying to come up, so now we fuck with you. You call it hating? I just kept it a buck with you. And you was out here being lame on the daily, trying to get that fucking fame off of baby. That's motherfucking crazy.
Should've just apologized to save your face.
But now I gotta flip.
Like Caitlyn with the HOH.
What is all the bitching about?
You try to figure it out. You too weak, like you spit in a house.
Like I'm the best nigga doing this shit. Let's have a shootout. Sound like a conversation with you and your bitch. But you only get two options when the shots pouring. Back, side, now it is floor. Fucking hot.
I ain't talking basketball with you. Disrespecting Shay Nation, so I cock and boom. I'm not Scotty, I actually am somebody.
What the fuck is going on, man? Good morning. 79 degrees on fucking south side of Indianapolis. I'm literally in the same spot from last time y'all seen me. I literally have not went in. Literally. Got out of the car for a second. Life I live, it's some bullshit. It is what it is. Let's get into the shit. What up, Chuck? Tommy was good. Great to see you fellas this morning. It's ridiculous. Like when I think about that shit, it don't even matter. It really don't. And what I'm talking about is, I just find it so fucking funny. Where it's like, literally, people stole like so much of my shit, bro. And like, and it's blown up to the point where, bro, I can't even say nothing about it. Nobody would ever believe me. All of this shit from Swaggy that like people, all of a sudden people are now all jumping on this exposed Swaggy bandwagon. I'm talking about motherfuckers got hundreds of thousands of views on this shit. And it's like, they don't even have half the info I got. This is insane. This shit's insane when I look at it. But shit, that's life, bro. I can make it right back. It just, it's just weird how, like, when the shit was happening, I pretty much lost everything behind the shit. And it's like, everybody has come back around and has balled off of this shit. I mean, when I look at these 9-to-5 jobs are a scam. Talking about Swaggy, 270,000 views. Exposing the Forex Academy, 32,000 views. Fake Guru Swaggy C in the Swag Academy, 14,000 views. Exposing Forex Swaggy C Part 2, 22,000 views. Yeah, I'm hating. You can call me a hater on that shit, but bruh, for me to lost all of what I lost behind doing that shit for different people and whatnot, it's weird. But at the same time, man, you know, you got to learn from everything. Whether you get the dub or not, there's just you feel a level of, I don't want to say hate. That's a strong word, because it's not hate. I'm glad everybody's getting their money and shit like that. You know, I got certain opinions about some of these people that are doing this shit. You know, like CoffeeZilla, that shit. I gotta be honest, that motherfucker's not as honest as he be. This motherfucker that just be acting like he's just nah. Here's my opinion of CoffeeZilla. My opinion is this: that motherfucker just be extorting people and whatnot. Because I guarantee, because there's lots of people I'm like, why don't you say something about them? Why don't you say something about them? And I know what you mean by that, but it's like, but you've said something about people smaller, in my opinion, or whatnot, and it's just the way the motherfucker, and I did not, and the way that motherfucker just like, basically, I don't know, I don't even know how to put it, but when the motherfucker didn't hit me back after the shit he was trying to do and stomping on my yard, I'll never forget that. And that's cool. That's cool in the game. Victimhood is rich in 2021. You know what I mean? Everybody's a victim from last year. Everybody, including me. So that is what it is. That was just a short little sidebar. But let's get into this shit. Let's just shits and go from there. Kwame Brown.
Hey, Gospel, nigga, that wasn't funny. Don't be doing that. It was kind of funny. Shout out to you, guys. What's up? Hey, I'm flattered that you guys will take something that I'm doing and move it around the world like you guys are doing. Y'all can see, I ain't no hater. I broke the internet, and I could have made sure all you guys do not use my videos like I'm allowing you
you guys to do, and I'm encouraging you guys to do, because
Thank you, sir.
what I'm doing is
Shout out to Kwame Brown.
to spread a bigger message, kind of like the one I'm gonna say today about some punks. It's after 2 minutes, man. Boy, it's time for my mama's cooking. I'm talking about. Now I was full last.
Young Lurk guy in the building. What up, bro?
I was full. I ain't had no cooking. I went to sleep. I ain't had no cooking. I'm tired. See, you can't cook every night. You got sometimes I ate leftovers and I went to sleep. But now it's a new breakfast. Now, let's just read it back. Let's just read it. We are in a position to but I see right now that I was absolutely right about you. You still playing tough and playing monkey for them white people. Now, I understand that there's some people on my page, they want to see the drama, and hopefully they fall off after the drama over, because what I'm here to do, you guys, I told y'all, me and y'all are a different type of nigga. So I'm a smart nigga. So if I get a platform like that, I'm not only smart, but I'm a free nigga. So I'll do the rah-rah and the hoo-ha and throw some jewels in there. And the people that catch it, they catch it. So that's why they over here. So this gonna go.
So basically what he's saying is like, I don't work for ESPN. I don't work for all these big networks and shit like that. You know, that's what he means by when he says he's a free nigga. You know, that's why Matt Barnes got to go on ESPN and pretend he don't even know what the fuck's going on, doing that passive aggressive, oh, this is beneath me type shit, is because he ain't no free nigga. He got to do what they say, and if he do step out of bounds, he will lose that check and that money and shit like that. And that's what I always tell people. When you fuck with people that don't have to answer to nobody, man, those are the most dangerous motherfuckers. Like, you can't do it because you got a line that you can't cross that you ain't even the one that set. He ain't got no line. Oh, $80 goal today. So your boy can get this tire and get the fuck on with my life.
Because what you said was fucked up. And what you said was absolutely motherfucking wrong. And so when I talk to you about it, I'm trying to text you. First of all, y'all trying to put out all these false narratives, and like I say, I'm not here to pick up lies. So y'all got to do saying that I called them to call you, and I don't do all that. I ain't calling a motherfucking person, nigga. I don't understand that. And so.
I set the phone here because I can't sit in the window or to turn off, and I can't just leave the car running because I don't have very much gas left. I don't want to run out of gas and have to walk again because I've already done that. Shout out to Roger. I was literally walking to get gas to put in the car, and somebody named Roger actually stopped and gave me a ride to go get gas. And so hopefully God blesses him accordingly. But yeah, we got to raise this $80 a day, bro. This is for the birds. Let's see. All right, back to Kwame.
And a picture that I shared, by the way, on my Instagram. Because I'm thinking, you're going to do what you say you're going to do. You're going to apologize. And you actually thought that I should apologize about what I said. And I didn't respond to that because that's where I draw the line. I can't do that. I can't apologize for what I said because that's what I actually believe. I believe you a fake thug. And I'm man enough to tell you that, and at least you know. And that's no disrespect.
I can respect that, where it's like, I'm not going to apologize for me saying I feel the way I feel about you. And then the thing about it is like, It's the same thing like with me. And that's when you learn. And that's when you learn when motherfuckers, for example, y'all know me. I'm not into no fighting or no shit like that. But I call motherfuckers out who do want to be on that shit where it's like, bruh, I know you don't want those problems. You know, it's kind of like when Mello was trying to do that. You know, I don't be with Mello, me and Mello cool, but it's just like you try to do that shit, and it's like, bro, don't nobody like, ain't nobody believing none of this. I don't believe none of it, honestly.
It's my opinion. My opinion shouldn't mean that much to you, but my opinion is that you teach young boys, and that's why they dying so quickly. You teach young boys to disrespect men and have no regard for respect, and that will get you hurt.
He ain't lying. He ain't lied yet.
And how you talk like you above me, and how you sitting there in that chair like an emperor after saying what you said.
And that was the thing that I was on with the shit last night when I was like looking up how much money motherfuckers had made and whatnot. Where I'm just like, bro, why of of the two? Okay, there's three people involved in this major league from the NBA on the major level of this. You got Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, and Kwame Brown, and they both had, you know, Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes had definitely had decent careers, right? But why y'all sitting here acting like y'all can look down at Kwame Brown as if y'all careers were that good when the three of y'all have a combined no all-star appearances, no first team NBAs, no all-team defense, no nothing. None of y'all have any of that shit. So if that's the case, well, how can you really call Kwame Brown a bust? Because the only thing where y'all shitting on Kwame Brown with the shit is like he was supposed to be good and wasn't. We weren't even really supposed to be good. Okay.
I wake up and I don't see no video of no apology. And you be on Instagram all the motherfucking time. Mama cooking was watching when I woke up. When I woke up, I'm sprinkling the cooking. I'm looking like, well, okay, let me see what's up. And now you try to make it seem like you just some bad motherfucker. You a hell of a nigga, ain't
We gotta find what Steven Jackson actually said on his IG, because this video from Kwame, he just finished it. Like he was live at like 9 o'clock, out at 9:30, and so I can't wait to see what it was that Steven Jackson said.
You still playing tough for the internet.
Well, I found it. We gonna go on it here in a minute.
Boy, y'all niggas.
First of all, I don't even like the title of this Steven Jackson video. Steven Jackson finally checks Kwame Brown. What planet are we on to where a nigga that made it to the NBA has to have a certain amount of NBA skill determined by who I don't know to even speak? And why motherfuckers think that because Kwame Brown was the #1 draft pick and didn't become the greatest center of all time or no shit, why does that give y'all right to just talk shit about this motherfucker? Not they've been talking shit about this nigga for 20 years, bro. I want y'all to understand when he says that shit, that is not an exaggeration. He was drafted in 2001, and from there, bro, the day he got drafted, everybody was like he's trash. He never got a chance for real.
So, wait. I've been going through this situation my entire life. You dox me. You put my family history out, right? So now I got to tread real lightly, like I always have to do. Because when I was in middle school, right, and I know a lot of people that know this story. Some of the people that was.
All right, let's see what Jack said right there. I'm gonna come back right there. Where are we at? 6:47. All right. I don't know who music that is, but you trying to be like, oh, you stole shit. As if you stole somebody else's shit. be on this. Uh-oh. Looks like some DMs on the screen. Let your boy read. Great brother, Stack 5. Kwame told me he would like to talk to you on some man-to-man ish. I can set it up. No camera, no IG, no media. I can set it up and help squash this brother. You know how we do. Love for all. I D him my number. Give him my number. Okay. Steven Jackson shows that. But see, here's the problem with this already. Just on some real shit, Jack. Shout out to Bang. Shout out to Bang. Bro, that's what I said, Chuck. This motherfucker made 36 M's. I'm like, man, Kwame made 60, bro. So what does that say about your basketball career that you saying this nigga sucked at basketball so bad that he made twice the money as you? Because he wasn't. When the fuck was anybody ever like Kwame Brown was good? They never said he was. The moment Jordan was like, I'm drafting this nigga straight out of high school, them niggas was like, this is the dumbest decision Jordan ever made. Go back and look. If you think I'm lying, go back and look. So how he make 60 M's? So now y'all telling me he played 11 years in the NBA, and the NBA did it for charity. All right, bro, if that's what you believe. But the thing with Jack on this one that I disagree with is, it's not like you showing a DM with Kwame Brown. You showing a DM with some random person who wants to play intermediary, and I don't know if this motherfucker ever talked to Kwame Brown and did that shit. Bro, it could literally be a motherfucker. Like, I could see myself doing some shit like that. John and Marcus in a beef. Bro, I'll go to each one of them. Hey, Marcus, John wants to sit down, squash this shit out. Let's go squash it out. John, Marcus wants to squash this shit out. Let's go squash this shit out. Bro, whatever it takes. If I got to tell that type of lie for the greater good of getting my friends together in the room and de-escalating whatever this situation is on Instagram, whatever, blah, 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 cool in the game. But what you can't do, Jack, is use that as proof of, yeah, you see what this nigga's on? You see what he's on? Nah, bro, that's literally somebody else hitting you saying it's not him. Hit the like button. $80 goal. Let's get your boy a tire. Oh, shout out to R Town with the donation. That's why we down to 80. Shout out to R Town. Have fun in Vegas, bro. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe.
All right, you guys, pro basketball updates. Smash it like it.
Nigga, I'm not doing none of it. I don't know who you are. And I just want to hear Steven Jackson.
Oh, y'all know Lou's got a fan base too, man. So I gotta continue to represent for the real, man. Y'all knew this was coming, man. Get your popcorn already, man. I'm gonna give a couple more minutes to get in there, another minute to get in there, so we can address all these things one time. Shout out to Kwame though. Shout out to Kwame Brown. I wish nothing but success for him.
So before we even listen to Steven Jackson, this is what Kwame Brown's on with the shit, and I agree. Why do you motherfuckers go on white people platforms? This is the shit that I always used to talk about. I can respect this shit if y'all on white people platforms and y'all talking shit about white people. But y'all on, like, bruh, in this shit, the most disrespectful shit I've ever heard directed at me has came from people that literally run around saying all they do is fight for black people. And my thing is, if that's what you do, then why are you ever getting a spat with anybody black because they don't agree with you? But literally, if somebody black doesn't agree with them, that's when they go, you not one of us. And then they will say shit worse to you, worse than any white person. These racist ass white people, remember? Yes, I've had racist white people do shit, say shit to me and whatnot, and treat me a certain way. But the worst shit has came from niggas, bro. And so Steven Jackson, I'm sure you can ready to prove this nigga point, because his whole point was, bro, y'all could have just called me on the show like, bro, why after 20 years, like, I'm just still this butt of the jokes type shit? I don't know.
But now everybody want to cry victim. Like anybody that's Kwame Brown say something to, if they said something about him, they
Whatever you
deserve it
got.
because nobody should have ever said shit about this motherfucker. Chuck, you already know where I'm at on that shit. This sucks. I even have to go there with my homie. Hold on, I'm cleaning the camera. But it sucks I even have to go there with my homie. But I gotta keep it a buck too. I can't be like, well, me and Jack used to hang out, so you just get this ultimate pass. Nah, I can't play it like that, bro. I just can't. That's just not the way I am. And I'm still the way that I am, where I'm like, bro, in the end, we should still be boys. Cause I'm not gonna say no disrespectful shit about you or no shit like that. But what kills me is the same thing that Kwame's on, where it's like, how is he the disrespectful one for defending himself? Bro, Chuck, am I lying? 20 years they've been fucking with this, bro. When I saw Kwame's name come up, when it was like Kwame Brown been saying shit or whatever, I saw it like 2 or 3 days ago. I literally thought it was some new artist or rapper or something like that named Kwame Brown. I never thought it was this Kwame Brown. Cause I'm like, bro, he been out. He been sitting down for a long ass time. Why he saying something now? And I feel him. Cause now motherfucking just like you gotta understand, y'all niggas is doing a lot of pandering on that Showtime show. Y'all are. Y'all bring Stephen A. Smith on. He gave some explanations for some shit that made sense, but bro, you should have pushed on him. But I understand it because it's a corporate show and whatnot. But here's where I have the problem is you're doing a corporate show, but you're trying to fool people into thinking it's not corporate. All the smoke is what? Black people connotation for confrontation, rather. Or no, black people connotation for confrontation. And you smoke a weed on there and shit, which, you know, whatever. But then when the smoke comes, y'all niggas don't want all the smoke. Your show is all the smoke. When y'all said that shit about Kwame Brown and Kwame Brown said this shit about him, y'all, Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson should have never responded, and they should have got that motherfucker on their next show. Whoever their next guest was, sorry. Or come out with a special episode or whatever. But then all of a sudden, all the smoke ain't about all the smoke, and all the smoke has left that show, and now y'all got to go to IG and all the, and Matt Barnes got to go do a little 60-second spot on Sports Center. Nah, y'all should be doing an all of the smoke show with Kwame Brown. That's where I would respect it. I respect it if they did an episode of All the Smoke and was like, fuck that nigga. I would respect that way more than this shit. This is weak. Getting on Instagram, doing this shit, and then hopping on motherfucking ESPN and pretending you don't know what the fuck's going on, referring to Becky with the good hair. That's weak.
No, you know what I mean? This is not to diss him. This is just state some facts on some of the things he said and what he accused us of.
Okay, you said you weren't gonna diss him and you were just only gonna state facts. I'm gonna hold you to that, Jack.
I gotta address it. What's up, Q? Q, you knew this was calculated. Let everything get out. And, you know, now it's time.
Bro, you can't say his move is calculated when all he did was respond to y'all. Y'all said something about him first.
Fresh lineup. All right, here we go. So, Kwame Brown got mad at us. He got mad at me because Jenny Buss was talking about a trade that he was involved in.
Jenny Buss, that's the Lakers, the Buss family. RP Jerry.
I said, no, it was one player in the trade, not two. Joking on his basketball skills.
Why would you say that? That's how he feed his family, bro, and you know that. Like, why would you say that shit? Why would this motherfucker say something about there's two people involved in the trade, and one of the people involved in the trade is Kwame Brown, and you as one of the NBA alumni, you're not media, you're not Stephen A. Smith, you in the club, Steven Jackson. You're in the club and he's in that club. Whether you like it or not, Y'all both in that club. Why would you say it was only one player in that trade and think that wouldn't cause no friction? Why are you literally like he should just went on with his day? I understand it from, I'll tell you where I can understand Steven Jackson thinking he would just go on with his day. Because y'all thought he was a punk and y'all been talking shit about this nigga for 20 years.
Everybody in the world has joked on your basketball skills, bro. But these are yours.
Chuck, do you know how much money they would have made if they brought Kwame Brown on the show? But they were scary. They either were scary or the network told them no. Either way, not a good look.
Everybody been joking about that. One thing you can't joke about with me.
See? You see how he do? You see how this works? Everybody pile on you. And then when you finally say something to somebody, the first thing out of their mouth is, well, everybody else say something. You didn't say nothing to them. Bro, I just said one thing. You assume I'm done talking. And it don't matter if I came you first or last. Am I lying about what you did?
Is my basketball skills. You haven't said nothing about that. Right? So you are in control of your own basketball skills. So be mad at yourself. I was the second to last pick. You was the first pick. Who had a better career?
What does that mean, Jack? Steven Jackson, you lost 50 plus game checks from running in the stands fighting somebody, bro. That's what your basketball. I understand. I love Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson was never anything but good to me. Put money in my pocket, help me make money, the whole nine. So this ain't even coming back on some, oh, that was then, this is now. No, wrong is wrong, right is right. You missed 50-something game checks. You could have made way more money than you did. And look what happened when you don't act like Kwame. Kwame let motherfuckers say shit about him and then do that and kept his money. You couldn't do the same. That's just a fact. Regardless of motherfucker, whether he should have thrown that beer and all of that shit, that's one thing. Number two, Jack, when it comes to basketball, on some real shit, only people that know you can hoop is niggas that really know ball. On the surface level, when we talking about casual NBA fans, bro, Kwame Brown, Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, y'all the same niggas to a lot of people. That's just to be real. But then again, this is a weak ass argument to be like, well, Jack, you had just as many all-star appearances as this nigga. People don't even know that you won a title. And that title you won, was that because of you? Or were you just on the team with Tim Duncan and shit? That's just real. You didn't win finals MVP. You ain't never win most improved player. None of that shit. And I'm not saying that to diss. I'm saying that to say, hold on. Nope. We don't get factual with it because I just don't like the way he's trying to talk to him right here, where it's like he's making it seem like, okay, I suck at basketball. And Steven Jackson like, well, if you don't, basically he's like, if you don't want me to say shit about you sucking at basketball, improve your basketball skill. But it's like, nah, bro, I don't even fucking play no more. Why are y'all still fucking with me? Leave me alone.
So don't make it personal, bro. Every people joke about some things in my career. I don't take it personal, but they can't say I was sorry. They can't say I was a bust.
How could they say you were a bust when you weren't drafted high? You see how they try to play it? Well, I was never a bust. That, you know how you get to be a bust? You have to be drafted high first. You were not, by your own admission. You weren't drafted high. So by definition, you never could have been a bust.
So, bro, be mad at yourself, bro. Everybody joke on you. Not if you allowed to have your own opinion. I respect that, bro. You allowed to have your own opinion. And when people say things about you, you are allowed to defend yourself like a man. You are a man. I understand that. But
Steven Jackson. Champion. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. First of all, y'all didn't even play the same position. So That's another thing where it's like you start comparing centers against guards, and bruh, you know better than that, just like I know better than that. You can cut that shit out. You didn't do much in your NBA career to be talking about this man like this, bro. On some real shit. You just didn't.
Hurt because you went to saying personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't mind addressing. What? You said I buy pussy. Stop a lot. I'm trying to stop my cursing, but you say I buy sex from women. Bro, I stayed in the strip club. Everybody know that.
I was there. I wish I could lie to you. Look at the thumbnail. He ain't lying with you. Motherfucker, you be out there. But you know the problem with motherfuckers when they be like, yeah, I bought pussy or whatever. You know how they try to downplay it? They try to downplay it because they try to pretend that people like me and allegedly Kwame Brown, who knows? I ain't gonna say he never did. I don't know enough about, but I know me. I ain't never bought no pussy. Ever. Not once. So no, some of you is shocked right now.
Well, I wish I knew how much money I spent in the strip club. What? Every day a week, yes, I was in the strip club.
He ain't lying, bro. He ain't lying. I used to hit Chris. He'd be like, yep, going to the strip club with Jack. Me and Chris was dating at the time. We was straight dating at the time. That's why I know I could fuck with Christy, because I would go do this shit and she wouldn't trip.
Know that I hung with strippers, I flew strippers out, all that, bro. I sure did. It ain't tricking if you got it. I had a great.
That's a lie. It is tricking if you got it. Because if you ain't got it, you can't trick. I hate that. I hate when people say that. People always come up with some shit to just like excuse what they own. So you made the same amount of money as him, and apparently everything he said about you buying them hoes was true. So understand, bro, you can't sit here and be like, your skills suck and say it's not personal. Especially to a point. So like me with Big Brother, I don't fuck with people like that. I just don't. You may feel I do, but I don't. And the swaggy shit, even though I feel like I was in the right with the shit or whatever, if Swaggy saw me and wanted to hit me on sight, could I really be mad about that? If I didn't even see the punch coming, if I was standing somewhere and just got hit in the back of the head, woke up and found out Swaggy hit me, could I really be in? I mean, obviously you're going to be mad from getting punched, but could you be mad at why he did? Of course not. Motherfuckers be men at the end of all this shit.
And if we had Instagram when I was playing in the NBA in 07, 04, all them years, I would have been kicked out of the NBA. Yeah, I was living like a rock star. I sure was, bro. I'm not proud of it, but yeah, and that's what happened. So what? I was. And what?
First of all, your rebuttal is always going to fall flat when you start off by saying the motherfucker who said the shit about you was right.
But you was the same person, bro. One of the biggest dudes on my team, constantly saying this to Stack Live. Oh, Stack, you don't even hang with me. You don't fool with me. Stack, why you don't hang with me?
That's lame. That's lame. Hit the like button. I find that level of comeback lame as fuck too. You talking shit about me. You used to want to hang out with me. Nigga, that was 20 years ago. I was a kid. My bad. He's literally bringing up when Kwame Brown was like 21, 20 and shit. You wanted to be friends with me. Bitch, that was then. That's literally like Swaggy C coming out and being like, well, nigga, you tried to get an interview with me when I got out of the house. Yeah, I didn't have the problem that exists now didn't exist then. So this is weak.
And you know I'm not lying, bro. This was you all the time. Oh, y'all ain't fool with me. Y'all ain't, bro. This was you. So
You the lame nigga. Understand that Steven Jackson said I wasn't going personal with this. He tells a story about how Kwame Brown, as a kid, wanted to hang with this nigga.
Bro, stop it. You have to stop that, bro. You have to stop that. Yo, it's no reason for me to take my time to try to bring dirt up on you, bro, because your whole career was dirt. Your whole life is dirt. Like,
your whole life is dirt. This is Mr. George Floyd. This is Mr. We Gotta Empower Black Man. This is Mr. I was doing Ramadan. All this shit, bro. All this shit. You gotta pick one, Jack. You can't be, I'm the tough ass, I'll whoop and shoot every nigga or whatever. And you can't on the flip be Wakanda forever. This is exactly what Kwame was talking about. And he was right, bro.
you know what I'm saying? And it ain't my job to pour more dirt on you. You already buried yourself. So just leave it alone, bro. Just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was in a strip club paying women and having a good time. I wasn't paying for security.
I can vouch for that. Look at that thumbnail. We was out there, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you about that.
Don't make me call Magic and ex Magic.
Thank you, Chuck. This nigga sitting here. This nigga sitting here like, man, when you was a kid, you wanted to hang with me.
Paying for security out here. See, bro, stop. See, I didn't want to do this to you, all right? I didn't want to do this to you. You're too big to be paying for security. But look, bro, when I see you,
that don't make sense. Tell a rich nigga you too big to pay for security when I'm a rich nigga. Bruh, I can fight till the hills come home. If they pull that thing out, can I fight?
I ain't got no hard feelings. I don't want no problems with you. And you know one thing about me, bro. You know I ain't going like that. So I don't bother nobody, but you know how I'm coming, bro. So let's just keep the respect there. As men, we'll disagree, but don't start sending no threats and nothing like that.
He didn't send no threat, bro. And I hate this weak ass shit. Bro, get off the fucking internet, Jack. When you start talking like that, get off the fucking internet. This ain't like me getting on the internet coming at Swaggy, because, bro, you know how to get in contact with this motherfucker. You know where he at, and y'all can set. That's why that motherfucker. That's why the DM said we can link it up. We can link up. Nobody ever has to know where we met. None of that shit. It's weak.
I'm not doing that. I ain't gonna disrespect you like that and start sending threats like that. I'm so removed from that. So I expect the same respect from you. Let's not go there, bro. Seriously. But you can say your piece, bro. But leave it alone and stop making up stuff, bro. Look at my points in Charlotte and look at your points in Charlotte. Look what happened when I got to Charlotte and when you got to Charlotte. These are all facts, bro.
Bro, it depends who the coach is, the play style, all that shit. Because y'all didn't play the same position. If y'all played the same position, I would let you have this comparison. But y'all didn't. This is like a catcher telling a pitcher he's better.
Address this for my people, man. Like I said, I wish Kwame Brown the best. I know you touched right now, dog. I know it probably hurts your feelings coming from us, being that we have the hottest podcast in the world. We said that about you. I get it, bro. I get it.
Oh, so you do remember. You get it. Understand? He's like, I get it. We do have the hottest podcast in the world and stuff was said about you, so I get it. So why ain't this whole video apologizing to that nigga? If you know you was on that podcast saying some shit about him you shouldn't have been saying, and this motherfucker been out the league for umpteen years and been quiet as shit, ain't never said shit to nobody, that's why I'm laughing where everybody's mad at him. Why you want to say something now? Fuck you. I'll say something when I want.
But be mad at the whole world. And be mad at everybody in your comments on your page. Be mad at them too. Don't just be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? It's all good though. I ain't got no ill will against you, bro. It's nothing but love. I'm in a great place. But be real with yourself, all right? Come on back. I got something else. I'm back. My bad, King Swanee. I'm back. One more, something else he said that I forgot. There's something else I forgot to address. So come on back. Tone Truck, Top Aki. What's up, Ak? Yeah, come on back, y'all. Come on back.
And this is week 2. Come on back, y'all. Come on back. Literally, he went live again, waiting for everybody to get back in the room so he could say something else. Bro, just say it. This is weak. This is clout chasing.
There was one more thing I forgot to address. Kwame said. One more thing. You know what I mean? He said something about me being a blood and gangbanging. Right? So
look at the thumbnail. Just look at the thumbnail.
I got blood tattoos. I wore my bandana when I played. I had one tied on my locker. All my homeboys bloods. 80% of my friends are bloods. Yes, I did.
Here we go. You know how 80% of your friends end up being bloods? If you a blood.
Gangbang now? No. Do I represent the blood? No. Blood gang? No. I don't represent none of that now. I've grown from that. And I'm proud to say it. So if you think saying that is making me feel some type of way, no, because you right, I was.
Now you see how he gets to grow as a person? He got to bring up the past about, oh, you wanted to hang out with me. You wanted to be my friend and nobody wanted to hang out with you and you were mad about that. Then he's like, yeah, but nigga, you was a blood. You were a gangbanger. I wasn't. Now he gets to turn around and go, I'm telling you, Kwame Brown is Shay. He's another version of Shay where he probably was extra soft a little bit. But now he's like, I realize I ain't got to be soft or scared of you niggas because y'all weak. Because this is weak, Jack. Now you want to be like, oh, you want to talk about me and my past and I've grown as a person and all of this stuff. Well, but nigga, you just brought up the past for him. This is weak. This is feminine on some real shit.
That doing when I was playing the NBA, and it was the dumbest shit ever. I agree with you. It was dumb, but I'm not.
Another time he's agreed with, there's twice in this fucking thing, he's agreed that Kwame Brown was right.
Person now. So you can't demean my character in no way, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, let's leave it at that. Speak your piece, bro. But anything, you can't demean my character in no type of way. You know what I mean? I grew from all that, and I'm proud to say it. But I would not deny any of that. I will agree to everything you said. That's true. But one more thing that's true. You sucked at basketball, and I didn't. And let's just leave it at that. All right?
Bro, that's female shit. Females love to do that shit, and not all females, obviously. Certain females. They do that shit where they want to agree to disagree, calling a truce, but then at the end of the agree to disagree, say some out-of-pocket ass shit that clearly lets me know that we aren't agreeing to anything. Let's just leave it on pass, and one thing that's a fact is, we can agree to disagree, but one thing that's a fact is, you suck at basketball and I didn't. That's right, Kwame. You would like, let's agree to disagree, but let's just know that the fact
one
is.
One more thing that's true. You sucked at basketball and I didn't. And let's just leave it at that. All right?
Cool.
I just had to get that out, y'all.
Weak. All the smoke is about to take. Bro, I'm going to keep it a buck with all the smoke as we getting ready to get back to the Kwame portion of it. I never really watched All the Smoke because I don't watch a lot of corporate TV, period. Whether it's sports related or whatever. I personally don't, because maybe it's all narrative driven. It's why you'll watch the shit like with LeBron. It's like, LeBron should not have even played last night. He should have been